Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. And now time for the epilogue of the Year of the Dragon. We meet again, Saizahan. Long time no see.
My friend, you arrived just in time. I'd prefer not to face our old companion without you.
Our old companion?
Abner Tharn. According to his letter, the two of you worked together after the plane meld debacle. He even praised you. Didn't think Tharn was capable of such a thing. The old snake said he's bringing a friend along to discuss important business.
Important business? And what friend?
He didn't elaborate on either subject, just mentioned a threat to southern elsewhere. Between Tharn's cryptic letter and Nathalar's strange mood, I'm feeling out of sorts. Talk to Nathalar. Find out what troubles him while I prepare for Tharn.
I'll talk to Nathalar.
I appreciate you dealing with Nathalar. The dragon senses my unease over Tharn's letter, which only makes his own anxiety more pronounced. Meanwhile, I need to keep myself from thrashing the old battle mage the moment I see him.
I'm sensing that you and Abner Tharn don't get along.
Abner Tharn is conceited, opinionated, condescending, and a pain in my arse. And those are his good qualities. All that said, I have the utmost respect for the battle mage. When danger appears, we could do worse than to have Abner on our side.
You said Nathalar is acting strangely. How exactly?
Paces, he grumbles. He refuses to speak except in riddles. And he's only gotten worse since Tharn's letter arrived and my own mood soured. We both know something terrible gathers strength in the wilderness. We just don't know what it is.
You have no idea what Abner Tharn wants to meet about?
His letter indicated a threat to southern elsewhere, but that was the extent of his revelations. I suppose he wants to tell us in person. Prudent, if frustrating. After all, one should never commit certain details to paper.
Tharn's not the same man he once was.
I'm beginning to sense that. I told him about Nathalar and the Dragon Guard. And while he still punctuates every sentence with an insult, he seems genuinely concerned. That's different from the man we once adventured with.
Doesn't Nathalar get super upset that Sai's just talking about him like that right in front of him? Why can't I speak to Nathalar? Hello? Game? Can I talk to the cool dragon? Did the cool dragon glitch out? Is it because do I need to leave the room and have him reset? Maybe he might not be in the correct positioning since the conclusion of the other quest, so I might need to load a different cell and load back in, and it might fix him. Blech. There we go. That looked like it fixed him. Yep.
The bearded one speaks as though I am not perched within striking distance and can hear every syllable he utters. I might find his hubris amusing in a different light, but the light that remains fades as darkness comes.
Darkness? I said you were speaking in riddles.
A riddle to those hindered by limited perspectives. A profound truth to one such as I. Something ancient and powerful assaults my senses, but the path ahead is unclear. I sense a darkness. Perhaps an absence of light. It sets my scales on edge.
Is your feeling related to the letter Saizahan received?
My feeling is my own. It grew from a tickle behind my broken horn when the fool of a battle mage opened the halls of Colossus. Now it swirls like a black storm around me. Quite unpleasant. Perhaps the new arrivals can shed clarity on what is to come.
New arrivals?
A portal? Here? See what you can make of it.
Oh, Tarn, how do you stand it? My head pounds like an orc drum.
You get used to it. And that was your best one yet.
Abner Tharn. You arrogant, vexatious son of a bleary-eyed...
Save your posturing, Sai. I missed you too, but we have a bigger problem to deal with.
Okay. Hey, you're not in your queen regalia. The leathers really do look better on you.
Five Claw. My head spins from the efforts that took. Cadwell made it look so easy. By the moons, though, my heart sings at the sight of you, my friend.
So, there is one extremely noticeable advantage to the epilogue system they've created. It's that NPCs instantly recognize you. There's not like a weird throwaway line of dialogue like, "Oh yes, we saw you in this place. Now I'm going to act like I don't really know you and you're going to help me with this problem." But they can... God, look at her smile. But now they can actually keep a coherent plot line going because it's chronological, and characters can actually act in a way that would make sense. You open that portal?
I did. Cadwell acquired power over portals after attuning at the Shadow Dance Temple. Tarn suggested I might have the same ability, and he has been helping me. Just between us, he is not the most patient teacher.
Shouldn't you be in Rimmon?
Lord Gareshri has my kingdom well in hand. We continue to clean up the mess left by the usurper queen, and there are still stray dragons to deal with. But Tarn convinced me that I was needed here. Working with a dragon, what an odd sensation.
Naflar helped us reform the Dragon Guard.
So Tarn has told me. He has been exchanging letters with Sai Sahan for some time. Do not expect me to turn my back on the creature, but I will respect this alliance. Mons, this must be what a mouse feels like in the presence of a purring Alfiq.
Naflar hasn't needed any of us yet.
I traveled to southern Elsewhere not just to finish this business with the dragons. The Khajiit of Palatine have been on their own for too long. The time has come to welcome them back into the Confederacy.
The Confederacy?
The Elsewhere Confederacy. An alliance between Anequina and Palatine. The various political upheavals and the Nahatan flu have left the Confederacy in shambles. I plan to rectify that. Gareshri insisted I bring an armed escort. He worries so.
Armed escort? Where are they?
Marching down from Rimmon, I suppose. Tarn was in a hurry, so he had me practice my portal making. Zamarak and the others will catch up to us, eventually.
Oh, you left poor Zamarak? You couldn't You couldn't bring him in the portal? Remind me about... No, I don't need you to remind me of the adventures, but we'll just go through...
Five.
Okay.
That you
Okay.
right. We killed the dragon Mulan.
Okay. Alright, that was a recap, which isn't really necessary. It'll make sense in future stuff, like the next time I do an epilogue, because there will be a big gap in time between content, but this was just a catch-up playthrough, so nothing like that.
I see that my instructions were followed to the letter. The champion of Aquina, Sai Sahan, and the
You said that
dragon
wrong.
Nafalar together in the same place, and I have brought Chimaera. We have much to discuss. It concerns Calgrontide.
Grunted. We dealt with him at Jode's core.
Calgrontide absorbed a good deal of the core's power before we stopped him. I hoped he was lost in the void after we dislodged him, but like us, he made his way back to Tamriel. I've been hunting for him ever since.
And you found him?
Not just that. I pieced together his ultimate plan. Calgrontide boasted he would become the equal of Akatosh, and your dealings with Ladvolon and the cult of the New Moon suggest they were preparing for an ascension.
And what does that tell us?
Isn't it obvious? Calgrontide plans to become a god. There's an island off the coast, Dragonhold. In the Kunzari legends, it was the dragon's seat of power. I can't open a portal to it, I can't even scry it. It's protected by potent magic.
So how do we get to this island?
You face the cult of the New Moon? The cultists revere Calgrontide. They must have a method for getting to and from the island. I assume their base at the New Moon Fortress holds the answers we seek.
Casca and I saw an altar surrounded by a strange green stone. That's probably where we should start.
Strange green stone. Does that sound like what you're looking for, Tharn?
Indeed. Since I read about it in your reports, I've wanted to examine it. Chimaera, can you...
No more portals, Tarn. Not right now. I have duties other than conveying you around, you know.
Oh, very well. Sai, let's talk. We'll meet our friend at the fortress.
Have fun. Do you have thoughts of this?
Calgrunteed, a name from the past I hoped never to hear again. Once Lotvulan haunted my dreams, but the shadow cast by his master makes the stub of my horn tremble. I hope you and your companions are up to the coming challenge, Mask Bearer.
It's just, the writing can be so much better. I know a lot of people are upset because essentially the epilogue system took the place of whatever the bonus content would have been in this DLC, which would have been either an arena or a mini trial. But it's not bad. Again, it's more geared towards single player content, but there's so much multiplayer content as it is that it's not that bad. Oh, I can do that extra quest. So I get Dragon Rayum. Rayum? I think that's how you say it. It's basically dragon snot, I think. Daphnar.
All this dragon hunts going on and not a single bit brought back but trophy pieces. Damn Dragon God is all glory and no guts.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're all chasing the biggest set of horns to measure your hawking prowess and leaving behind all the good bits. When you hunt a buck, do you just hack off the antlers and leave the rest to rot? Dragons are a lot more precious than deer.
What parts do you want us to bring back?
Oh, I'll make you a list. There's all sorts of parts that are useful in alchemy and what have you. You can start with something easy while I write this up. I need you to get me some dragon spit.
Dragon spit? Alright, if that's what you need.
Dragon spit's easy to come by. You won't even need to kill a dragon to get it. Find somewhere a dragon's attacked recently, and look for anything it might have gnawed on. They prefer to roast their meals, so charred horse bones are a good bet.
What do you need dragon spit for?
Potions, mostly. Breaks down a lot of ingredients so you can digest them easier. And a less risk of choking on a hunk of Namira's rot in the middle of a battle. Makes a good grease too, I found. And you can waterproof a hull with it. All sorts of uses.
You're gonna make potions out of dragon spit?
If that makes you squeamish, don't ask your local alchemist what they're putting in your vitality potions. When you see how good my potions are, you'll be begging to gargle with this stuff.
How fresh do these bones need to be?
More slobber the better. But even if they've dried, I can use them so long as there's a good bit of residue clinging to the bones. If there's a crusty beige film on it, it's good enough.
Dragons eat horses?
When they're not eating Dragon God, they'll eat anything they can get a good meal out of, and horses are plentiful enough. I won't ask you to collect what's left of their dinner from the other end. Never actually seen Dragon God, come to think of it.
Alright, that's for another time.
Don't you know that interruptions at nap time cause mange of the fur?
My apologies, Casca. The New Moon Fortress. Remember what we found there?
You mean other than the cultists that were trying their damnedest to disembowel us? Wait a moment. You're going back there. What in the Two Moons could possibly warrant a return visit to that awful place?
Tharn thinks the cultists have a way to reach an island off the coast. It may be in the fortress.
Now that you mention it, I did hear a few of those nutters mentioning sending the green stone to an island, and they were certainly sacrificing something on that altar in the amphitheater.
You think there could be a portal in the amphitheater?
I am not a mage. I wouldn't know a portal from a hole in the ground, but that's where they were gathering the green, Aeon stone, I think they called it. If they have a way to move the stone, it must be in the amphitheater. That's where I would look.
Thanks for the advice. Sorry to interrupt your nap.
May the moons protect you on your mission. If you need a helping claw, come find me after my nap.
Have you seen Zaji and Aliad lately?
I heard Alia say something about meeting with the Queen of Enequina, which I take to be some sort of euphemism. As for the captain, he went to collect his special order, a case of plum brandy, the good stuff. Already storing it away, I'd wager.
Okay. I guess we can probably find some dragon spit on the way to the fortress. Yeah, actually, there's a good chance that I can. Why did I go to that one and not the other one? Oh well, they're almost equidistant, I guess. Oh, it's doing that jittery frame rate thing. Oh, this is a terrible. Okay, let's go to the other one. I forget the cliffiness of Southern Elsewhere every time. I don't suppose. Oh? Huh. Well, there's a dragon. Any chance? What? I don't see bones. I don't want to be part of this fight, please. Uh-oh, I'm part of this fight now. I don't see... I mean, I would think that there's got to be somewhere in the arena where the dragon is. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Alright, fine. Fight the damn dragon. Maybe I can just take spit out of its mouth when I kill it? Okay. No, that didn't give me... Oh, there we go. Now the bones appear. Huh. Good enough. How do I get back up there, though? Like this. Ooh, mountain bristleback. It's a big pig. I guess if you're in the arena with the dragon, you can't get the bones. I had to wait till the fight was over. Alright, so I'll just drop those off next time I pass by in the Sanctum. I'm curious if that does count as a Dragon Guard quest, though. Because then that would give me a total of 10. From the story quest and that one, and then the rest is just doing dailies.
Best, old man. Don't pretend otherwise.
If you insist.
New Moon Cult still strong here.
I expected the New Moon cultists to disperse after the death of Lotfulan. I suppose Calgrantid has other ideas. We need to determine how the cultists reached the dragon's protected island.
The cultists were stockpiling Aeon Stone in some sort of amphitheater.
But according to Tharn, the cult operates both here and on the island. They must have a way to get from here to there. The stockpile of Aeon Stone and this amphitheater are as good a place to start our search as any.
Cask and I entered over there.
That entrance has most likely been sealed in response to what you and she accomplished here. A structure as ancient as this must have other entrances, though. Let's find one and make our way to the amphitheater.
What about Tharn? He doesn't look too well.
Tharn will be fine. He just needs to catch his breath. Which means I get a few blissful moments without listening to his scathing observations. Now let's move quickly. Calgrantid must be dealt with before he can complete his ascension.
Any idea where we should look for another entrance?
The fortress is built atop the cliffside, and the river runs along its base. There must be another way into the fortress along the river. I can feel it in my beard.
I love when he says that. In my beard.
We need to find another way in. Let's follow the river.
Okay, Pocahontas.
across here. I have a feeling.
Just keep following your feeling. Wow, that's
This looks
pretty
promising.
giant,
You found a way
obvious door.
inside, and without my help. Good.
Back on your feet, old man? Let me know if you need a litter.
A jest. I find it hard to tell through all that facial hair. Now focus. You'll need your fighting skills inside.
Be strong, man. I somehow spit a tiny bubble out of my mouth. How did that happen? I didn't know I had that power. I'll look into that.
You never cease to surprise me, Sai.
What now, old man?
In the past, I considered you nothing more than Varen's muscle, but here you are, leading a new generation of Dragon Guard.
Your point, Thorn?
Just contemplating how some people adapt to change.
Some seek change, others have it forced upon them.
Wisdom from an empty well here in the belly of our enemy. Let's stick to the matter at hand, shall we?
I don't want to miss out on the wow, that person annihilated that cultist. I don't want to miss out on their dialogue, so I'll have to fight anything I encounter, or that encounters me. Like the Dreadnought. Let's see, where are you walking?
Through the portal, fleas. There is work to do on my
Calgron,
island.
here. We must find him.
Okay.
Calgronti!
You shall be the first to behold the rise of the Dark Aeon.
The portal just closed. Thorn, can you open it?
Perhaps, but not by myself. Champion, let's talk. I know Sai was hoping for a confrontation, but I doubt we could have survived an encounter with Calgronti. He looked even more powerful than when we saw him at Jode's core. Now, about that portal.
Can you open it?
This array of stones forms the portal's focal point. That's Aeon Stone, mined from sites throughout southern elsewhere. I did a little research after receiving Sai's report. We need to energize the stones to activate the portal to Dragonhold.
How do we do that?
Aeon Stone has no intrinsic power. It amplifies whatever energy it absorbs. That's the key to activating the portal. If you step close to the stones, I'll siphon a bit of your vitality into them. That should provide power enough to open the portal.
My vitality? Hope you know what you're doing, Tharn.
As I said, I did some research. Approach each Aeon Stone and I'll siphon a little of your vitality into them. That should provide the energy I need to activate the portal to Dragonhold.
For a little bit of research, you seem to know a lot about this Aeon Stone.
You think so? My knowledge is infinitesimal and it irks me. The stone exists only in southern elsewhere. It absorbs and amplifies energy using a process I can utilize but don't fully understand. The cultists certainly accumulated a lot of it, though.
And you think Calgronti needs the stone to finish his ascension?
You take great pleasure in forcing me to admit to gaps in my knowledge, don't you?
You did the research, not me.
Point taken. Calgronti absorbed a significant amount of energy from Jode's core. With all the stone he had the cultists send to the island, I assume its unique properties factor into his plans in some fashion.
Okay. Do the thing. Do I actually lose health from this? No, I'm fine. Burn. I have one of these in my house. It's very glitchy. It sometimes doesn't light up and sometimes it flickers.
Good, good. The Aeon Stones hum with energy. That should allow me to open the portal to Dragonhold. This is harder than I thought. It's open. Our way to the island. Sai, go. Prepare the Dragon Guard.
Go. You can barely stand, old man.
Don't argue with me. Calgrontide's plan's near completion, and it will take all of us to stop him. Go!
Damn you, Tharn. I'll leave, but you better not die before I return.
I remember when spells such as this took barely any effort. While Sai rallies the Dragon Guard, our job will be to reach the island and find a way to lower its defenses. Then we can take on Calgrontide with our full contingent.
Any idea what we can expect on the island?
We're going to the ancient seat of Calgrontide's power to face a dragon that not only possesses the might of Jode's core, but the amplifying abilities of the Aeon Stone. I imagine we'll need to be ready for anything.
What about you? Are you going to be alright?
Your concern is touching, but I'd prefer you save it for someone of lesser stature. Now, as we leap into the maw of near-certain death, we have one advantage. Calgrontide doesn't consider us a threat. Let's show him the error of his ways.
Dragonhold ruins! Hail Calgrontide, Emerald Sovereign of Wrath and Terror. May his great wings cast a shadow over dull-clawed heretics. May his thunderous voice shake the pillars of foreign cathedrals. Praise him, praise him, praise the Dark Aeon. High Priest Hidebazi, enlightened thrall of Calgrontide. Thrall, huh? That's not a... You don't usually want that as your title. The implications are not good. Where did our bearded buddy go?
It appears that the portal deposited us inside an ancient structure. I assume we're somewhere beneath the island of Dragonhold. The architecture reminds me of both the halls of Colossus and the barrows of Skyrim. Interesting.
Why do you call this place Dragonhold?
That's an approximate translation of the Ta'agra text, from the secret histories of the Moonsingers. Calgrontide reigned from here before Kunzari imprisoned him in the halls of Colossus.
What are we looking for on this island?
Some sort of powerful magic isolates this island. An Aegis. We need to find the source of the Aegis and destroy it so Nafalar and the Dragon Guard can join us. We'll never stop Calgrontide without them.
Alright.
Everything I learned about Calgrontide came from a few oblique references in the Khajiit myths. Let's see if we can find anything to add to our knowledge while we search for a way to dispel the Aegis.
Why do you call it an Aegis?
An Aegis is a defensive spell. While the magic used in the Matrix surrounding Dragonhold is unknown to me, it bears some resemblance to spells I've cast in the past. I assume the Aeon Stones serve as a key component in the process, whatever it is.
Can Calgrontide actually become a god?
That supposition was simply an educated guess. But yes, I believe that by channeling the energy from Jode's core through this strange Aeon Stone, Calgrontide can achieve an unprecedented level of power. Will that equal godhood? Who can say? I don't like the way this island is shaking.
We said it at the same time. We're bad guys? Any bad guys here? Oh, that looks like a New Moon Apprentice. That's a bad guy. Perhaps I can avoid... No. So this is a very, 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 very old island then, if the Calgrontide was here.
Let's not linger in these caves. It feels like the ceiling might collapse.
I don't want to miss any dialogue. I'm going the right way, right? Yeah. No, left. Did I need to? No, but I'll probably fight enough things on the way to a boss that I'll get it back. Oh, other players can't. I was wondering if this was a solo player type thing. what does his Abner Tharn look like? Oh, it's just a mage. Yeah, a guild mage. That's kind of lackluster. God. Ooh.
That tapestry. Give me a moment to study it.
And?
Obviously of Khajiiti origin. Old. Maybe as ancient as these ruins. Perhaps older. I think this depicts one of the forbidden legends.
Why would a legend be forbidden?
I can think of any number of reasons for a culture to declare a myth or legend forbidden, though most involve topics too disruptive or dangerous to discuss openly. This particular tale deals with the rise of the new moon.
The rise of the new moon is dangerous?
Indeed. Anything that hints at changing the status quo poses a danger to those in charge. See the number of moons? The Khajiit acknowledge multiple moons, but they rarely depict any besides Joan and Jode. The third moon is larger than both of them.
What else do you see?
The figures at the bottom. Those must represent the new moon cultists. And see the Aeon Stone, emanating energy that gives rise to the third moon? Yes, I'm certain. This depicts the legend of the Dark Aeon.
The Dark Aeon?
I came across another one of the secret Moonsinger myths during my research. It predicts the coming of a powerful new moon, the Dark Aeon. I think Calgrontiid seeks to make this ancient prognostication a reality. Now, let's find the Aegis.
Tharn, tell me more about the Dark Aeon.
According to the legend, this new moon presages a time of darkness and the birth of a new supreme being. Calgrontiid seeks to make the prophecy come true. Damn it. I won't have my legacy tarnished by a mad dragon I inadvertently released.
We stopped Millimnir, we'll stop Calgrontiid too.
Ah, the confidence of youth. Very well then, let's get on with it. We still need to find the source of the magic that's protecting this island.
Okay. This way. That guy's probably cleared a path of... cleared the enemies from the path ahead of me. Oh, cool sword chandelier. Isn't that Kraglorn style? Actually, I should keep an eye out. That isn't really much detail in here at all besides the walls.
A dragon, but it's not Calgrontiid.
Continue to feed the ritual sites.
Sure, Mother.
Calgrontiid demands a throne in the sky. We must accomplish this or perish.
A throne in the sky? Forget the source of the island's defenses. We need to destroy these ritual sites.
Okay. This dude's cleared off everything on this side. Oh, not quite yet. Are those giant green statue people? Yep, they're giant green statue people.
Interesting. Let me try something.
That's a... just... You know, this gargoyle is a little boring for... Wait a minute! Why did they use the gargoyle model when they could have used the, like... I forget what...
Power coursing through these stones. It could move a mountain.
What's the name of it? It's a variant of the gargoyle. It was in Moongrave Fane. It was a boss. It's the Hungry something like that. I don't remember what it's called. Why not use that? It would be much more thematically appropriate, and then slap a cool black or green skin on it. That was an odd choice. Again, it's a case of they came up with a neat model for a new enemy type, or the modified enemy type. They didn't use it anywhere except that one location. Okay, there's no regular... Oh. Way They turned into green powder. Can I disrupt this before they fight me? I can.
Let me try.
Oh wow, they're not immune to the fear? Kind of cool.
I may regret this later, but I'm going to borrow some of this energy. Let's return to the central chamber and get our bearings.
Okay. Those other two don't come to life, right? No. Ow. A rock just fell on my head. Ow. Okay.
What pests dare scurry in this sacred place? Savor this.
I'll deal with this creature.
You cannot stop to challenge me.
What is happening?
So much power.
I'm sure something cool was supposed to happen there, but seems to have glitched out.
That drove it off.
Oh, I see.
Now,
The animation just played out of
To
order.
find the source of the Aegis. So much for feeling like my old self again. It took every iota of energy I absorbed from the Aeon Stone, and all I accomplished was to wound the dragon and drive it off. And now, I'm as used up and worthless as an empty water skin.
And we need to find the source of the Aegis that protects this island.
The injured dragon. There's nothing more dangerous, but also totally predictable. It will head to a secure location to mend its wounds. What could be more secure than the source of Dragonhold's defenses?
Using that energy seems to have made you weaker.
Your observational skills never cease to amaze me. The energy gave me a boost, but it also wreaked havoc with my body. A mortal vessel was never meant to contain such power. Now that it's gone, I'm nearly spent.
Let's follow the dragon and find the Aegis.
I'm not sure we stopped the
What is
ritual
happening,
in time.
Youtharn?
There's a disturbance in the air. Something's about to happen. Come on. Let's find the source of the island's defenses while we still can.
Couldn't Dragon Guard use the same portal we did to reach
The
Dragonhold?
humans and Khajiit could, but not Nafalar. We need that dragon and the bond you share to defeat Calgronteed. As long as the Aegis is in place, Nafalar can't reach Dragonhold. We need to remove it.
Okay. A little disappointed. I didn't get to see that whole animation properly play out, but oh well. Is this dude running ahead of me and clearing everything again? Oh! I suppose it is time for that, isn't it? Collections. Mementos. Blah. Boy, I have to remember to spend my tickets. Or after I kill a boss. I'm assuming I'll fight a boss at some point in this, but once that happens. This way? This way. Well, at this point, I'm just getting feathers again, because I used up my feathers to make a new Nazcan Indrik. No, I didn't even do that this time. I did that the last event. All I did this event was get 2 berries. Oh, and some cake furnishings. Those were cool.
Or they will burn.
You have a headache? Ooh, you got the cool liony face. God, that guy was right behind me. That gave me a startle. There's that cool tapestry again. Why didn't they make... Why can't you get
Another
that?
tapestry. And that's clearly
Oh, it's
a
different
dragon.
tapestry.
This tapestry continues the legend of the Dark Aeon. I suppose it would be more accurate to call it A prophecy.
Why would prophecy be a more accurate term?
Because the cultists don't believe what we see here happened in the past. They believe the Dark Aeon will arise in the future. The very near future, if Calgrontiid has his way.
What do you see in the tapestry?
I think the land at the bottom represents this island, Dragonhold. See the vast amounts of Aeon stone, including the spire at the center? Its energy feeds into the new moon as it rises into the night sky.
And that silhouette? That's called Calgrontiid?
That's the Dark Aeon. The new moon, the new god that Calgrontiid plans to ascend to. But all that energy, that must be the source of Dragonhold's defenses. We have to find this location.
Let's find it and destroy
We
it.
need to hurry and...
Okay, I didn't press anything. He just disappeared. Weird. Was odd. Oh.
Trespassers.
Dragon to fight a dragon. What's...
Eaters.
Oh, he's wounded. That's the... There's always some justification as to why you can, like, hurt a dragon as much as you can solo. Is there someone back there as well? Oh, there's 3 people here, myself included. Whoa! Okay.
Keep the dragon distracted. The Aegis is stronger than
Oh, that guy meant to use a potion and still had his cake slotted. Oh, hi! I did not even see him up there. Weird, he's a white dragon, but he uses flames. You gonna do another strafing run? Yep, it is. Figured because we got to 50% health. Whoa! Okay. A little bit of warning would have been nice. So he's not a fire dragon, he's an iron dragon? No, but he's something... I guess iron dragon's good too, but he has iron and fire power. Hello? Oh. Are you coming back to fight? There he comes. No, never mind. See you later. I guess we killed the thing too fast, so the game is like, okay, hold on, I gotta run some animations first, guys. Slap me through.
And a new moon will be born.
Does that count? Did I get any tickets? No. You look like you're a stripper. Okay, that's fine. Like he's straddling a stripper pole.
I may have dealt with the island's defenses, but whatever Calgrontiid is doing is getting stronger. Dragon's bones were up in the sky.
Oh, so we are.
These ruins won't stand much more of this. We need to get out of here. A dead end. There's no choice. I'll open a portal to the mainland. Hurry! It will take the last of my remaining strength to hold this open. Find Chimaera and Saisahan. Prepare the Dragon Guard to attack. I'll be ready when you return.
What? I thought you were sending me back to Tideholm. Huh. Where am I? Oh, we're at the... Oh, okay. Ooh.
Soon.
Over here. I told you I sensed Tarn's magic.
Then where is... the sacred sons of Yokuda? Up in the sky!
It's a bird. Oh, look, they have... Are they questing together? Because they have matching Hajimotas. I don't see any indications. They are from the same alliance, but that's it.
How did the Dragon's Island get into the sky? And where is Tarn? Five Claw, tell me what is happening.
Kelgrunt is trying to become a god. The floating island is part of his plan.
The prophecy of the Dark Aeon and the new moon. I should have seen it sooner. But what of Tarn? Where is he?
He's still on the island. He used the last of his strength to send me to get help.
Then we must return to the Dragonguard Sanctum and rally our forces. Even if Tarn managed to overcome the island's defenses, reaching an island in the sky could pose a significant problem. I must ponder the possibilities.
I'll meet you at the Dragonguard
I do
Sanctum.
not want to imagine Tarn alone on that island. We must gather our forces and get back to him quickly, Five Claw. I fear time is running out for all of us.
Is the Dragonguard ready to face Calgruntid?
That is more of a question for Sai Sahan. But ready or not, they are all we have. Let us return to the Dragonguard Sanctum and figure out how to reach the floating island.
How'd you know where to find me?
Tarn's magic. It has a specific scent. Since he has been training me to understand my attunement, I have learned to recognize his magic and track it when he unleashes it. I followed the trail, and it led me here.
Okay, you guys just keep staring at that chunk of rock floating in the sky. I'm going to fall potentially to my death. Oh, I know where I am. This is near the really obnoxious monk. I guess he's a monk world boss. And a troll is usually here but invisible because it doesn't load properly. There it is. Oh, I can go turn in the slobber stuff. The spit. I'm curious if it counts because I'm at what, 20 quests? I think 20. I'll check in the journal, but I think I'm at 20 quests done for counting towards Dragonguard stuff. Let's see, so journal, and that's not what I wanted, this one. So I'm at 20 of 30. Oh, and that's available again. I can take that later. I bet the other one is too. Oh, right, because it's past 2 a.m. It rolled over. Casca's gone. Daphnar?
Found the dragon spit I asked for? If not, you can always get swallowed and we'll wring you out when you slosh back.
I gather these saliva-covered bones for you.
Told you it would be easy. The other bits I need won't just be lying around for you to pick over like skeevers. Next time you get around to actually killing a dragon, you get me the parts I need. And I'll make it worth your while.
What parts?
Already wrote a list. It's on the table there. Give it a once-over and keep a copy for yourself. You'll be a regular dragon butcher in no time.
I'll take a look. Yeah. Eh? Blood. Bile. Rheum. I have that stuff, don't I?
Now you can't claim you didn't know about butchering the good bits from your kills. I don't want to see you coming back here empty-handed.
I'll harvest everything I can from now on.
Good. We'll make a proper hunter out of you yet. Here's a little something for fetching those bones for me. And maybe buy yourself a satchel so you don't get dragon guts seeping into your bedroll.
Gross.
Never thought I'd actually get to put any of this knowledge to use, you know? It was all just more stuffy tradition before the dragons decided bygones aren't bygones. Bet my great-grandfather is raw in the hind over it up in Sovngarde.
How is it you know so much about dragons?
My grandmother on my father's side, more generations ago than I can count, was a hero of the Dragon War, and my kin have been beating that drum ever since. Every Nord in my family gets our proud dragon hunting heritage drilled into us from birth.
You don't seem impressed.
I wasn't, until the damn beasts started terrorizing the cats down south. I'm no warrior, never will be, but I figure I might as well do my part and put some of what I know to good use. It's probably not what my ancestors had in mind, but it'll do.
Could you teach me some of your traditions?
I just did. If you were expecting to learn some fancy way to lop a dragon's head off in one swing, it won't be from me. Even if I remembered any of it, the ghosts of half my family would come to skin me if I spilled all our family secrets.
Fair enough. Did that count? It did not. I'll just take this quest just in case killing bosses count. Kill 3 dragons. Oh, but it has to be at hunting ground, so it probably won't. Probably won't count. That's fine. I'll just pick it up so I don't have to pick it up later. So what now, my guys?
The island is floating, dragon. I saw it with my own eyes.
Calgrantid seeks to fulfill the prophecy. I must keep the lesser dragons from attending him on Dragonhold.
Okay.
Hey! Ah, there goes our ride.
What do we do now? How are we going to get to Dragonhold?
I could try to open a portal, but without Tarn's guidance, I do not even know how to begin.
The dragon has no sense of propriety, flying off without so much as a by or leave. Without him or Tharn, we'll need to devise our own method for reaching Dragonhold. But by the Sword of Saints, I have no idea what that might be.
There must be some way to reach the floating island.
And we'll find that way. Somehow. For now, rest. Prepare yourself. And take this for your efforts. Remember, you confirmed Calgrantid's plan and removed Dragonhold's protection. We're one step closer to ending this, my friend. I refuse to be stymied by a hovering landmass. The floating island could be part of Calgrantid's plan. But it could also mean he wanted privacy for his final push toward ascension. Either way, we need to find a way to get up there.
What about the portal of the New Moon Fortress?
I considered that option. But without a mage of Abner Tharn's abilities and experience, we have no way to activate the Aeon Stones. No. We'll need to come up with a different solution.
Anything in the Dragon Guard records you've been studying?
As far as I know, this is the first time the Dragon Guard has faced this particular obstacle. We need to find a way to get up to that island, and we need to do so quickly. Talk to Queen Chimaera. Her portal magic may turn out to be our only option.
Okay.
There must be a way to reach Dragonhold.
Oh, I got a shirt. Oh, is it New Moon Cultist styled? New Moon Priest. What does the description say? Armor forged from Aeon Stone. Okay, that makes sense. You know, I almost wonder maybe did they fully intend to release the New Moon Priest as a motif originally, or was it just going to be like a... No, they must have, because they designed it in all the weights, and you could see it before... Yeah, they must have had plans, but... How many motifs are in Dragonhold? There's Shields of Sensual, there's Dragon Guard... Oh, so there's 3. Then the previous DLC, not chapter, but DLC also had 3. Alright, I guess 3 is the magic number. No! Clockwork City only had 2.
What am I to do? No answers appear before my eyes, my friend. I seek a path for us, but find nothing but dead ends. I have one last idea. Moon's willing. It will work as it did at Jode's core.
You mean your attunement, don't you?
The path I walked through the Shadow Dance Temple attuned me to the moons, and to the memories of my ancestor Anequina Sharptongue. They were so clear when I needed them in Northern elsewhere. Now, nothing. Not even a moon gate, yes?
Could we use a moon gate to reach Dragonhold?
I do not think so. Those ancient edifices connect only to specific locations. I do not think one of those would be on Calgrontid's island. Now that you are here, there is something else I would like to try.
What?
Watch over me while I try to access Anequina's memories. She helped Kunzari defeat Calgrontid in the past. Perhaps her insights will help us today, yes? Maybe she will speak to me, maybe not. If nothing else, I have to try.
I'll watch over you, Chimaera.
Anequina, reveal your memories to me.
Ooh.
The answer you seek resides in the cavern of the moon's sacred light.
Again with that little spirit Alfique.
That was... I don't know what that was. Queen Chimaera, are you all right?
That was intense. Anequina did not so much as show me her memories. She spoke through me. And her words, Five Claw, they were directed at you.
How is that possible? I thought you were accessing Anequina's memories.
I am as surprised as you are, my friend. But the message I received was clear. You must go to the Moonlit Cove. That is the cavern of the moon's sacred light. I am certain. The answer to our problem waits for you there.
Waits for me? Aren't you coming with us to Moonlit Cove?
No, not this time. I want to search the memories and see if Anequina has more to tell us about Calgrontid and her adventures with Kunzari. I will confer with Sai Sahan, then have him meet you at the Moonlit Cove.
There was also a ghost cat, maybe an Alfique. It did something to you, I think.
Ghost cat? Like the spirits that accompanied us through the Shadow Dance Temple? Strange. I did not see this spirit. Are you certain of what you saw?
Yes.
Then I believe you, my friend. And the vision just confirms my conviction that Anequina's message was meant for you. Now, go to Moonlit Cove and find the answer we seek.
Okay, bye. Oh, I can't. I keep
Stay
forgetting
a
I
moment,
can't mount
Sai Sahan. You can meet our friend at Moonlit Cove.
Okay, bye. How many days to Jubilee? There's only, including today, 1, 2, 3? 2? 3? I just got my 10th ticket, so it must be. Yeah. 2 days after today. I guess I was just used to the Jubilee from last year because the one before that, I started playing this game right at the end of the 2018 Jubilee. So I barely experienced... Actually, I didn't really experience it at all. I got the cake and that was it. And last year, the Jubilee lasted 5 weeks. Wait, it was 5, right? Or was it 4? No, it was 4 weeks and then the 5th week had the bonus of like all the weeks combined. That's right. Oh, that is visible from here. Why is it that... I don't know what it is that's so glitchy about Moonlit Cove, but it will never show up on the compass if you have a directive taking you there. Very strange. I hope this episode doesn't end up being too long, but I think these 3 quests combined shouldn't take that long total, and it would be weird to break them up anyways. We've been here at least once. Yeah, with Zaji.
Good. You found the place. Let's talk.
I mean, I had to come here before anyways.
Queen Chimaera recalled one last thing before I left her side. It took her a moment to understand what the vision was showing her, but she shared that knowledge with me. I know what we're looking for in this place.
What are we looking for?
A door. An ancient door, hidden behind a waterfall. Somewhere to the southwest, she thinks. But we're not alone here. The place is crawling with pirates. Be on your guard.
What are the odds that the people I was doing the other quest with are also still keeping up the pace with me, or not passing me too far? And are clearing a path. Not very high, apparently. I hate the pirates in this DLC. One of the most miserable areas to explore because of them. I can remember who this was. Oh, I guess. Shouldn't leave her high and dry, should help fight them too. Sai, can you not glitch out, please?
I'd say placing an ancient corridor and its matching door behind a waterfall counts as hidden. I wonder what's behind it that will help us reach Dragonhold.
Let's open it and find out.
Not so fast, my eager associate. See that tablet on the wall? It appears that parts of it are missing. I've seen elaborate locks such as this in the past.
Can we force the door?
Not with that aura of magic that surrounds it. I'll wait here and guard the place against those pirates.
Oh.
You go and find the missing pieces of the tablet.
Okay. Of course, I have to spend more time in this delve. The worst delve in the game. Let's go do the left ones first. What was that?
Almost there.
What? There's a lot of them in the end. Hello? Lunar faced loon. Oh wait, don't these guys explode? Can I please get the thing? Can I get the thing? Can I get the thing? Can I have the thing? Thank you. Oh. Okay. He was just here. Excuse me. I wonder if I should just kept going counterclockwise. Or was it going... Yeah, I was going counterclockwise.
The tiger shark is like a mountain of sweetness, you know?
That's not the way to go. How do I get up there? Stop it, you're annoying assholes. When did I kill that? Get to that. I gotta go all the way around. Damn it! I hate this delve. It's just a waste of time. It's like the layout sucks, the enemies suck, there's nothing good about this. I'm stuck. I can't move. Cool. Move. And now I can't even use my spells. Cool, it's doing... I love when it glitches like this. Nope, still can't spell. Nope, still can't spell. There we go. God damn.
I knew you were all coming for me.
You won't take me!
Your goal is near.
Is it? Get the hell... Oh,
This
cool.
way, Butler. Another few steps.
I love not being able to attack. It's awesome. It's the best thing. So it's not even... Wait, is it doing anything? I'm using a magicka. It all compounds for a terrible, shitty experience. Oh, cool, and I'm still aggroed. Because that won't be an issue later on.
This one knew you could do it.
Oh, lost his texture there for a second.
This
Turned into a
one
regular...
thinks this coma is cursed. We never should have defiled this place.
Oh, great. Of course, it's next to one of these shrines, so... have to deal with all the annoying enemies. Well, just stop wasting my time. That's the thing about it. They're not even hard to just waste time. That's such a, like, no, don't do that. In-game design. Don't make enemies that aren't hard. They're just sponges for damage, or they take too long to kill.
I'm going to
It
cut his
completely
throat
breaks
and
the
stuff his
flow.
body in a barrel.
Wow, that guy was very upset too. Weird place to spearfish, guys. Gotta be honest. No, please, I'll just stand here immobilized. Thank you.
Were you successful, my friend? I fear without the restored tablet, we won't open this door.
Well, I'll never know what my attacks look like because they're just not loading. I would love to play this game. It just doesn't want to let me. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Other than dealing with a few stray pirates, things have been quiet here. Tell me, were you able to find the missing fragments of the tablet?
Yes.
Good. Fit them together and see what the intact tablet has to say. Maybe it contains a clue as to how to open this blasted door. The fragments fit together? What does it say?
These are the words, and the words are true. The stones only part when you say the name of the one who rests within. Remember his Krajun, for they surely remember him. Anequina Sharptongue, Nirarian the Perfect, Flint-Hill Demon Hunter, even the Betrayer. Who rests within?
Anequina, Flinthild, Numerian. Those names. From the legends Abner goes on and on about. The Khajiit hero, Kunzari. Khajiit and their riddles. When I said Kunzari's name, the aura disappeared. Try the door now.
Okay.
Could this really be the tomb of Kunzari?
Yes.
Sarcophagus. And a ghostly cat. Do you see it too, my friend?
Yes.
Zar was thinking. Fiveclaw will never decipher the clues. Then, to Zar's surprise, here you are.
No commentary about this?
You talk to the ghost cat. It seems to know you.
Well, that's right. He's Redguard. They don't do well with ghosts and undead.
Zar thought we would meet much sooner, dearest friend. Anequina always was too clever with her connotations, yes? Still, you are here now, and we have some small span of time to stop the rise of the Dark Aeon.
You're Kunzari, the mythic Khajiit hero?
Do not make Zar blush, dear friend. Legendary certainly fits. Illustrious, even. But mythic, that's a little much, yes? This one is who you say. The luminous lion of elsewhere. The Joan-like Junter. And the imprisoner of dragons. Kunzari.
And this is your tomb?
Apologies. It was much more grand when Zar's tales were widely told. As for why Zar has awakened, well, how could this one sleep with all the noise the dragons make? Calgrontied and his brood always were too rambunctious, yes?
Have you returned to help us defeat Calgrontied?
Oh no, dear friend. Zar's tales had all been told. As this one explained to Jadari long ago, it is time to sing the song of a new hero. Zar can lend you a bit of his experience, however. This one can tell you about a secret path to Dragonhold.
A secret path?
You do not expect Zar to draw you a map, do you? Where is the fun in that? No, the tale must be relished, the adventure experienced. That is the way of momentous events. Take my claw and present it to the scion of Anequina. Just mind the skull.
The scion of Anequina?
The brave and beautiful Khajiit queen. Anequina's blood courses through her sleek and fragrant form. Give her Zar's claw. She will know what to do with it when she sees it.
You want me to give Chimaera one of your claws?
A rib, a femur, but a claw is least cumbersome. Do not look so surprised. The remains of a Khajiiti legend hold great power. Power the sign of Inequina can use to walk the Jonelight path. Clever. You made Zar say more than he meant to. Well done.
Eh?
Take Zar's claw to the Inequina of this age. She can use it to get your Krajun to Dragonhold. Now, accept this final gift. A quick path back to your Krajun. That is where this story truly begins.
All this way for the remains of a legend? I hope Queen Chimaera knows what to do with it.
You seem unimpressed by the
Take
giant
the claw
ghost
to
cat.
Queen Chimaera. Hopefully, it will provide her with the insight she needs to find us a path to Dragonhold.
Well then. Come on, game.
Into the bay. Really? I think the ghost cat did that on purpose.
I hope that
Bring the claw to
contentious
Queen
old
Chimaera
maid
while I
is
rally the
alright.
Dragonhold.
Bam. Hey, I got
Five
one.
Claw, did you and Saisahan find the hidden door?
Yes, and something else. You probably wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Tell me, my friend, what did you find behind the hidden door? Do we have a way to reach Dragonhold?
We found the tomb of Kunzari.
Truly, Five Claw. Bright moons. What did you find inside? A weapon? A tomb? Something even more magnificent.
Kunzari's spirit appeared and told me to take his claw and give it to you.
His claw? And this will help us reach Dragonhold and put an end to Calgrontid? Well, if Kunzari's spirit insisted.
Here's the claw.
It is a claw. That is definite. I will study it, search Inequina's memories. It must have a purpose, even if the meaning initially eludes me. Did Kunzari say anything else, Five Claw?
Something about using the claw's power to walk the Jonelight path.
The Jonelight path? I have never heard of such a thing, but it does sound promising.
Do you know how to use the claw to get us to Dragonhold?
Not yet. But I will study the claw and search my memories. Let the attunement guide me. The answer will come. I just need some time. Go. Find Saisahan and make sure the Dragon Guard is ready to proceed.
Okay. Hey, where's Nafalar? He kind of just didn't come back. I might as well grab this quest too while I'm here. Dirge? Where are you? Yeah. New Moon Recruiters, Supernal Dreamers, blah blah blah. Oh, you guys getting ready?
If this Calgrontid actually exists, how can either the Shields or the Dragon Guard hope to stand against it?
Just trust us, Father. I swear we won't let you down.
You're welcome to come help us, dude. You didn't do really much of
General
anything.
Redness and the Shields will protect Sencho.
Oh, never mind.
We can't assault Dragonhold. We direct our efforts to supporting the Shields.
Oh, okay. That's the end of your speech, huh?
As Queen Chimaera solved our transportation issue, the Dragon Guard is eager to at long last take the battle to Calgrontid.
Chimaera is studying the claw now. What's General Renmus doing here?
Despite our past differences, the General did come through when we needed him. I extended an invitation and he decided to accept. Of course, he mostly came to find out what we could tell him about the floating island.
Do we have the support of the Shields of Sensual?
General Renmus wishes us success in our mission, but he won't leave Sensual undefended. It falls to the Dragon Guard to assault Calgronti's stronghold. The General's forces will remain in reserve, protecting the city and ready to act if we fail.
Then we're on our own.
Five Claw, I think I know what to do with Kunzari's claw.
Eat it? Well, I mean, what do you do with a claw?
Five Claw, I think I understand. I can draw upon the power of the claw to open a portal to the Jonelight path. I think I can do this, yes.
What is that? How will it help us get to Dragonhold?
That is the part I have not fully worked out yet. But in Anequina's memories, I saw a place between places, full of moonlight and stars. We must walk the Jonelight path, just as Anequina, Kunzari, and the Krajun did in the ancient past.
Alright, I'll get the rest of the Dragon Guard while you open the portal.
No, Five Claw. Without Tarn to guide me, I do not want to risk all of our eggs in this particular basket. The Dragon Guard will remain in reserve. Let them defend Sensual. Then, if we fail, it will be up to them to stop Calgrontid.
So who's gonna walk the Jonelight path with you?
You are Five Claw. You and Sai Sahan. We are Krajun, a company of heroes. Together, we will walk the Jonelight path and see where fate takes us. Trust me, my friend. This is what the three of us must do.
Alright, open the portal.
Dragon Guard, defend Sensual until you hear from us. Five Claw, Sai.
Ooh, it's so sparkly.
Enter the portal.
Okay, bye guys. It is so glittery. Whoa, Dragonhold. Calgront's legacy of terror lives on in the broken remnants of his once great seat of power. Khajiit sailors have avoided the island for centuries. Now the world knows their fear of this place was more than superstition. Ominous. Ooh.
Welcome, dear friends, to the Jonelight Path, where heroes such as we can climb the liminal forces that bind each here to every there.
You are the Kunzari.
Oh, please. Blood of my beloved. To his friends, this one is simply Zar. Now, cross the Jonelight path and make your way to Dragonhold.
Okay. Ooh.
Don't look down. Don't look down. Don't look down.
Sai, come on, man.
Such a wonder.
It is shiny. Oh. More exposition.
Mind the gaps between the stars, dear friends.
Okay, didn't look up
Zar
yet.
will feel terrible if any of you fall.
Please don't make it sound so sinister. The place between places. There's a lot of those in the Elder Scrolls. It's surprising. I guess it's not surprising.
This place, it goes on forever. So many islands, but no way to reach them.
He likes to lounge.
The end is near, dear friends. You can almost smell Calgronti's stench from here.
Gross. Ooh. Oh.
This is the spot where the liminal of here touches the liminal of there. Yes, Zar breaks his own rules. It is his nature, yes? Through this portal awaits the end of a tale that started long ago. Moons guide you, dear friends.
Let's chat.
My dear friend, we have walked the Jonelight path together, and Zar will be with you in spirit when you face Calgrontied for the final time. Like Zar, you have the heart of a champion.
Stop flexing.
You will make this one proud.
We can go anywhere by walking the Jonelight path?
Zar can go anywhere, yes. You? No, not so much. Between the two of us, only Kunzari has heard Azura's whispers and climbed the forbidden tree. But this one will show you how to reach Dragonhold. Now, hurry along before your heart bursts apart.
Say what?
Or your soul will be torn asunder. Only Azura's swiftest champions can survive in this between place for very long. Why? Who can say? Azura keeps certain secrets even from her favorites. Now, step lively upon the moonlight and be quick.
Just in case it's not clear, Azura is the Khajiit equivalent of Azura. Same person, same entity. Kind of. It's weird with Daedras. Like, the Khajiit don't really have Sheogorath, they have the Skooma cat instead. Oh, we're here now.
Portals. You enter first and emerge last. Even time refuses to work correctly around such magic. Come. Queen Chimaera and Nephilar are up ahead.
Say, what? Okay. Well, I can talk to him from here?
Mask Bearer, the threads of fate led us to Dragonhold. It is fitting that we face Calgrontied together.
You were able to convince the other dragons to stay away?
Calgrontied's thralls will not rush to his side. I have seen to that. The cowards. Besides, it seems Calgrontied never told them that his path to godhood was paved in their blood and life energy.
What do you mean?
From the very beginning, Calgrontied has coveted the power of his fellow dragons. The energy he stole from Jode's core consisted mainly of the power siphoned from his brethren. Witness the Aeon Stones. Their purpose is to absorb and enhance energy.
So then why won't the other dragons help us stop him?
As I said, Mask Bearer, they are cowards. If we stop Calgrontied, they benefit. If we do not, they are no worse off than before. But if they go against their leader, death becomes a very real possibility. That is a risk they refuse to take.
What was that you mentioned about focal points?
Aeon Stones have been placed around the island. I believe Calgrontied uses them to reflect and enhance his power, multiplying it until it reaches a level where he can use it to complete his ascension. We must destroy these focal points.
Okay. Chimaera. Dog, get out of the shot.
What began in Anequina ends in the sky over Palatine. I sense power, a vast supply, building like a storm at the island's heart. Calgrontied is close to achieving his terrible goal. Luckily, Nephilar had the foresight to meet us here.
So how can we stop Calgrontied?
I have a guess. Nephilar tells us that there are focal points, Aeon Stones placed at key locations around the island. If we can disrupt the flow of energy through these focal points, it may stop Calgrontied's ascension ritual.
And how do we disrupt the flow?
If Abnar Tharn was with us, he would have a magical solution. In his absence, I see only one clear path. We must destroy the Aeon Stones that make up the focal points. I doubt Calgrontied has left them undefended. Be prepared for a fight, Five Claw.
Okay.
Mask Bearer, don the mask of Alkosh and fill it with the energy of the creatures of Dark Aeon. It will protect you and the others from my fire.
Yeah, noted. Oh, thanks. Wow, you just evaporated that piece of stone.
There! That shard of Aeon Stone!
Dark
Destroy
Aeons.
it!
Wow, this person has seemingly infinite health. I guess I need to kill the little enemies first, and then I'll be able to... Oh no, now I'm pretty... What? Am I supposed to be doing something else here? I am, aren't I? Oh man, he couldn't kill him. Annoying. I don't want to use another Naflar thing if I can hold it for the next fight. Oh! As I kill these things, I get stronger. That's what he meant. Duh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm at 5 points. 6 points. Oh.
Who dares attempt to stop my ascension?
That makes sense. Oh, it does not last long, though.
It appears our efforts have displeased Calgronteed. Good.
Let's see. If I kill these regular mobs, do I get bonus still? I do not. Okay. That's... Oh, I don't want to talk to Sai. No, not up there. Ooh. I'm just gonna run past you guys. Everyone up here so I can do this. That's not where I wanted to aim that. Definitely kill the little mobs first. Well, that's why I seem so weak first, and then they get stronger. It says it's bonus. I guess once you break the crystal, you lose the bonus, but it says 5 minutes. Walking, but sure. Alright. Ooh, I still want to do a lot of damage. I do a lot of damage to little ones. Why did I not get any bonus from that? Oh, because my guy was the one who took the credit for the kill. Oh, and I lose charge. Oh wow, there we go.
You think to stop the rise of the new moon? Never!
Do I jump down? Okay.
These ruins. Could they be part of the complex you explored with Tharn?
Yes.
If Tarn still lives, he could have taken refuge inside.
Yes.
We'll find him, Queen Chimaera. I've seen Tharn survive worse things than a floating island.
Please help him. But I suspect Tarn has more to worry about than the floating island.
Dude, now killing these guys away from this. Yeah, I get empowerment. Cool. Oh, I should have been doing this all the time. all along. Okay, so I shouldn't use my archer because he steals kill credits.
Hurry to the pinnacle.
Why is there one of these? Oh, there's 3 big boys. Fight me. What is happening? Oh, that's his spell, I guess. I don't see my kill. Boom.
He's ready. Call down Nafalar's fire.
Come on, Nafalar, kill him so I don't have to. Oh. I wonder what it feels like to be made of green crystal like that. I feel like you wouldn't be very mobile.
Noble power has ceased. I will destroy whoever dares interfere with my ascension!
Garwardar. No guards here? Let me deal with them so they don't make my NPCs get all hung up and confused.
By the moons. Is that Tarn?
No, it's someone else that looks just like him.
Late again. How typical.
What's going on with your staff? It's all over the place.
I had a feeling that you were behind the disruption of the other focal points. Figured I'd help by taking out this last one.
Darn, you don't look so good.
Ever the voice of support and tact. Considering the circumstances, I could be worse. Unfortunately, I believe we solved one problem and created another.
What do you mean?
To safely absorb all that energy, Calgronti needed the focal points. As close as he is to his ascension, safety will be the furthest thing from his mind. If he proceeds with his ascension and makes even the slightest mistake.
Zarn, what happens if Calgronti makes a mistake?
If Calgronti tries to ascend without the focal points, he could unleash all that pent-up energy. The resulting blast would destroy elsewhere. Perhaps all of Tamriel.
Darn, are you alright?
You worry more than a Norse nursemaid. To the center of the island. It's time to end this.
What happens if the island started to rise?
I ran. Dodged falling bricks and leapt over collapsing floors. Made my way to the surface. Only to find we were a league or more in the sky.
Then what did you do?
I did what any proper battle mage would do. I hid. As you can see, I'm in no condition to take on Calgronti by myself. So I watched. And waited. How did you get back here, by the way?
Kunzari's spirit led us through the Joan-light path.
Of course he did. If we survive this, you can explain that to me later. Now, let's go try and kill that damn dragon.
Let's go. Now, they wouldn't put enemies on the path leading to this final confrontation, right? That would be in poor taste. Even the fungus glows on this island. Can I please just get up on this lift? This looks more like the rest of the island that we had seen. Alright, I got 14 minutes left on this drink. Let's see if it lasts. Yep,
I'll cast spheres of protection upon the grapple points when Calgronti prepares to shout.
Let me taste your blood. Before I complete my ascension.
Okay, I'm damaging him very, very slowly. He is a very large dragon. Surely if any dragon would counter the boss fight, it would be Calgronti, right? It would have to be. I feel like I need minions here so I can do more damage. Oh man, that's a lot of health. He's trying to immobilize me. How rude. Man, is he green enough? I can't tell. Oh, don't you freeze me. Oh look, I can actually see lower health on his health bar. Am I missing something I'm supposed to do?
Tiresome mortals, submit to my reign, and you may yet serve me.
The dragon. Force him down or wait for his return.
How do I force him down? Is there some trick I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, where's Nathalar during all this?
Use it to avoid his shouts.
Oh, here we go. Now I can power up. So my guy doesn't steal a kill from me. Like that. No, I got it. Alright, yeah, I should not summon the archer because he's just going to steal kills from me. Not summon archer. So it's 6, right? So that one, and then 2 more. Wow, he can just keep breathing fire, huh? The dog is biting its ass as I'm playing, as I'm doing all this. Okay, that did some damage.
With claw and tail.
Well, this is a real slow process. I guess in order to make it feel so epic at the end. Just wish I did a little bit more damage. What even element is green? Is it radiation? It's not poison. It's just, I guess it's just pure energy. Also, why doesn't he have a... Wait, why doesn't he have the big upper screen global health bar situation?
Damn that dragon. Wait for him to return, or force him to land.
I don't think there's a way to force him to land. Is there? Like some weird holdover mechanic that didn't quite make it into the final game. Alright, we're safe. That's...
That doesn't look good. Grapple bow out of the way.
That's good. I'll summon my little guy. I risk... Okay, I feel like I'm killing them much faster. Is Chimaera? Oh, I was wondering what she was doing. Who was the arrows were coming from? Another one? Maybe the second blast will do more damage than the first one? That'd be nice. I'm surprised they didn't release a skin like this as some sort of promotional thing. Just paint the frost whatever skin this color. Boom. Oh, that did a lot more damage.
Please die beneath my throne.
Oh, I got a bonus because those things were active while he came back down. Why is he healing? Why does it think he's healing? So this can take at least 2 more rounds of that. Maybe 3. That's very fun. He's not quite 50% health yet either. Although already having 2 charges stored for the mask means it takes less for the next round. Oh, okay.
You cannot turn the tide of prophecy, mortal.
Calgronti takes wing. Prepare yourself.
How many okay, so the next okay, there's 3 grappling. Hey. This one again.
Use the grapple bow when his shouts grow too large to outrun.
Okay. Next. Wow, that fear thing lasted into the next summon? That's pretty cool. Let me kill these 2 and wait for the next 2 to spawn. There.
Scavengers, I will consume you.
Okay, it's going fine. Been about 9 minutes of this fight, if my drink timer is to be believed. It's a long fight for one boss, but sure. I forget, how long was the Molag Ball fight? It was a lengthy one too. Oh, that one was more about the trek getting to Molag Ball than an actual confrontation. happening. Oh, I'm getting charges for my mask?
Damnable fleas!
Cool.
You dare attack me!
And he's dead. No, he did not count as a boss. Oh, he disintegrated, okay. Oh, I got Dragon Ram from him, though. I got a lot of stuff from him, but not event tickets.
We actually did it. We killed Calgrondid.
The island. It's shaking apart. What's happening?
The energy in the Aeon Stone. We need to contain it before it explodes.
That we do.
Even in death, that damned dragon haunts me. If that Aeon Stone shatters, Tamriel is doomed.
Tell me how to stop this, Tharn.
No, my friend. This task requires a dragon and a battle mage. Take Chimaera and Sai-Sahan. Find a way out of here. Nafalar and I will contain the explosion.
We're in this together, Tharn.
And we have accomplished amazing things. But this isn't something you can help me with. Save the others. I need to reach that crystal before it explodes.
I can't just leave you here to die, Tharn.
I prepared for a moment such as this. I insist that you trust me. This one last time. If this is goodbye, my friend, it has been a privilege.
Do what you have to and finish this, Tharn.
I will do what I can, mage.
Get them out of here, Chimaera. I know you can do it.
Tarn.
Tharn will do what he always does. He'll save Tamriel. We need to get out of here. Nafalar, can you fly us off the island?
I must aid the wizard, or the explosion will destroy everything.
Moons, take your time. I suppose I have to try. Jode, give me strength. There. Hurry, my friends, into the portal.
This played out very differently in the trailer.
Finally awake, I see. Come, stand with me, Five Claw.
It says the island's still there on the map.
Tarn was a better teacher than I gave him credit for. When I needed to do it, I was able to open a portal. The island, it exploded, but the blast spread no farther. Tarn did it. Elsewhere is safe.
Abner Tharn will be remembered.
I know, Five Claw. I know. I did not like the man, but I came to respect him. In the end, he was part of my family. We will honor his memory and his sacrifice. I will see to it personally.
What about Sai-Sahan and Nafalar?
Sai went back to the Dragonguard Sanctum to check on the others. As for Nafalar, I do not know. He was on Dragonhold helping Tarn. We can only hope. The Dragonguard, they did so much. And you, always my champion.
I only did what needed to be done, Chimaera.
My words, they are not enough, yes? You have done so much for my homeland. For me. Go to the Dragonguard Sanctum. Meet with the others. I wish to stay here a while longer. I will find you when I return.
Chimaera, are you alright?
All of this makes one think about the past. I lost my family. I lost good friends. I nearly lost my homeland. But we persevered. Before I met you, there was something else I lost, though. I did not realize it. Something that you returned to me.
What was that?
Hope. No matter what we faced, no matter the danger, you never gave up. You never gave in. You taught me such a valuable lesson. You and Tarn both. Thank you, my friend.
Okay, back to the sanctuary. Or the Sanctum. Whoops, I'm dead. Or I take no damage? And I'm afraid I'm just going to be running and suddenly just drop dead because the server has not caught up with everything. You never want that. The troll's still there and still invisible. Come on. We've been going this place so many times, it should be fine. Oh.
Look who's back.
Ah, the Dragon Guard's finest. Let us talk.
What hope is there?
Okay, let's talk.
Good to see you up and walking about. You were dead to the world after we escaped Dragonhold.
So it's really over? We killed
We
Calgrontiid?
did it, my friend. And Tamriel owes you a great debt. You and Abnatharn both. Damn that old wizard for playing the hero. He contained a blast that should have turned elsewhere into ash and cinders. But did he have to get himself killed to do it?
Tharn saved us all, but I can't help but wonder what comes next.
Whatever it is, we'll be ready for it. For now, though, I owe you a debt as well. Without your help, the Dragon Guard would never have been reborn. We succeeded beyond my expectations. Take this, and know that there will always be a place for you here.
Oh.
We did it, my friend. We reformed the Dragon Guard and put an end to Calgrontiid. Not bad, if I do say so myself. I do have one last favor to ask. It concerns Naphalar.
What about Naphalar?
He returned shortly after we did, but he's been acting strangely. He won't talk to me. Won't tell me what happened up there after Abner... He trusts you. Can you check on him for me?
Where is he?
Upstairs in his chamber. He seems troubled about everything that happened. Talk to him. Find out what occurred on Dragonhold after we left.
I'll talk to Naphalar.
Talk to Naphalar. See if he can shed any light on what happened up there at the end. And check in with the rest of the Dragon Guard. If you have the time, we all want a moment with the hero of Dragonhold.
The hero of Dragonhold?
Zaji's words, not mine. Oh, you accomplished amazing things in your time with us. Latfulan, Calgrontiid. But such titles, they mean more to the admirers than they do to the admired. Our Dragon Guard is young. Let them have their heroes.
Okay. Hey, Zaji.
This one is sorry he missed all the action on Dragonhold. Zaji expects to be part of the next assault on a floating island, yes?
Have you really decided to leave your old life behind you, Zaji?
The smuggling? The piracy? The drinking? Ah, this one has dropped them like a hot sweet cake. Well, except for the drinking.
So you enjoy being a member of the Dragon Guard?
Zaji always wanted to be a hero. The Dragon Guard. It gives Zaji a chance to do something important with his life. Something good. But we should be celebrating, not examining decisions that brought us to this point. At least not while we're sober.
I'm glad to see you haven't completely changed, Zaji.
Zaji still thinks a celebration is in order. Perhaps this one will mention it to the Lady Queen from Anequina. She must have enough gold to throw a proper party.
Other than a celebration, do you have any plans for the future, Zaji?
There are still dragons to deal with. And the Dragon Guard will need more ships. A whole fleet of them. Then, Captain Zaji will require a grander rank. What do you think? Admiral Zaji, yes?
This Dragon Guard, it's good, but it needs work. Luckily, Sai Sahan has me to knock some sense into this sorry bunch.
What do you mean?
The work, the mission. We may have taken out the Dragon Clan mothers, so to speak, but there are still a lot of lesser dragons to deal with. For that, the Dragon Guard needs to learn how to fight. And fighting, that's my specialty.
So you plan to stay with the Dragon Guard?
For as long as they'll have me. Me and Captain Zaji both. Truth be told, the bearded one handles himself well in battle. I think I could learn a thing or two from him along the way. So, it works out for everyone for me to drop anchor here.
I think you're right, Casca. Who else do I need to chat? Oh, Aelia, of course. I think as far as... Oh, I guess it's just the people in this immediate circle. That would make sense.
When we saw the island begin to break apart, it was all I could do to stop Zaji and Casca from leaping into the pounce and sailing off to fish you out of the sea. Can you imagine trying to navigate while parts of the island were raining down?
I suppose it's the thought that counts.
The thought. You know, I've been thinking, maybe I'm not actually cut out for the Dragon Guard. I feel so young compared to Sai. So inexperienced. I'm not sure I could have handled being up on that floating island.
Yeah, you earned your place in the Dragon Guard, Aelia.
I did? I mean, I did, didn't I? And I took command of our forces down here while you and Sai were up there. You always know what to say, don't you? Thank you, my friend. I'll keep that in mind, even as I strive to gain more experience.
Good luck with everything, Aelia.
You know, I really do like being a part of all this. Aelia of the Dragon Guard. I'm going to make you and Sai proud.
So no more talk of leaving the Dragon Guard?
No, that was just a slight moment of doubt. But you've set me straight, and I take my calling very seriously. I go wherever the Dragon Guard needs me. I will make time to return to Senchal and visit with my father, though. I owe him that much.
Next time there is a dragon, Zaji does not want to be left behind.
I don't recall you jumping forward to challenge Lat Vulan.
Now, Aelia. The captain always maintains a tactical distance.
Tactical distance. Right. Zaji is nothing if not prudent.
Mm-hmm. Alright, my large, scaly friend. What happened? Actually, what did happen? Oh, you're up there.
Ah, Mask Bearer. I look around my home and see so much activity. The Bearded One's minions, they scurry like ants in the moon sugar. It vexes me.
What happened on Dragonhold at the very end, Nafalar?
The Battle Mage wanted to contain the energy of the Aeon Stones, to keep the release from destroying anything beyond the crumbling island. I helped him achieve that goal before I returned here.
And Admiral Tharn, did he escape the destruction of the island too?
I do not know. The Battle Mage was weak, exhausted, but he refused to give up. He wanted to save you, save this land. I lent him enough of my power to accomplish that task. It was the least I could do, after he helped stop Calgrantid.
What was Calgrantid really trying to accomplish?
All I can tell you is what Calgrantid believed. He believed that with enough power, he could become a new moon in the sky, a new god to challenge Akatosh. Regardless of the truth, he had to be stopped. Now, for me, the time has come to move on.
Are you glad Calgrantid is dead?
Glad? That a creature as magnificent as Calgrantid had to be destroyed? No, Mask Bearer. I am disappointed that it came to that Calgrantid forced us to intercede. He was dangerous, so we ended the danger. And now, I must take my leave.
Where are you going, Nafalar?
Wherever my wings will take me, Mask Bearer. I must bide my time and wait for the next event that requires my intervention. It was good to see that we could work together, mortal. I will remember that. And now, farewell.
Farewell, Nafalar.
We may meet again, Mask Bearer. The world is not so very large. And do not worry about the mask. Like me, it will bide its time until it is again needed. Tell the Dragon Guard they have my respect.
Well, there he goes.
I heard the wings. Nafalar has left us? Probably for the best, all things considered. Were you able to get him to tell you what happened on Dragonhold before the island totally broke apart?
He helped Tharn contain the explosion. They saved Tamriel. He didn't know Abner's fate, though.
Tharn's a tough old goat. If there was a way to survive, he'd find it. I don't think there was. Oh, I almost forgot. We received a summons from Queen Chimaera. She wants to see us. All of us. In Sanctum.
Did Chimaera say anything else?
She was being rather cryptic, but I think she wants to throw a celebration. Honor the Dragon Guard and all that. Beforehand, however, she wants to talk to you. You can find her in Central Palace.
I'll go to Central and find Chimaera.
Queen Chimaera impressed me, my friend. It isn't every ruler who readily puts themselves in harm's way for the sake of their people. Tamriel could use a dozen more like her.
Chimaera invited the entire Dragon Guard to Central?
She certainly did. We'll follow along shortly. In order to make a good impression, the Dragon Guard needs to be ready. I'll instruct Zaji and Casca on proper etiquette and protocol. Hopefully some of what I tell them will stick.
So, yeah. It's that old trope in media. If you don't actually see the character die on screen, there's a good chance they didn't actually die. So, I would think that Abner Tharn is not dead, that he got away somehow, and they'll explain it later. Because, I mean, they've been revisiting the Five Companions, and the fifth and remaining companion is coming out, is not coming out. She's in the next DLC, the main focus. It would make sense if they have a wrap-up that involves the five of them, or I say the Five Companions. It's Abner Tharn, Sai Sahan, and Lyr's Titanborn. The player is considered a companion, and the fifth one was the Prophet, but he's definitely dead, and he implied that he's gone forever. I would kind of consider Cadwell the fifth companion, though. He's kind of like, he fits the niche. So, like I said, of those five, we've seen 4 in just this content alone. Again, I'm including the player character. And the fifth one's coming out next, so why not have something that has all 5 again? And then it'll be good for another 5 or 6 years, or however long it takes. God. I think this game can make it to 10 years of active content. I think it can. They're pretty good about it. They may need to do some fat cutting, though. Not just game data, but in terms of just like, there's too much game, man. There's just too much. Although I guess, like, if I tried to jump into World of Warcraft now, there would be just so much to do, I would never finish it. So, that kind of stuff happens.
How can we protect you, my queen, if you continue to leave us behind?
I am no fragile kitten, Zamorak. My duty will always take precedence.
Hey guys, long time no see.
This one thanks the moons that you and Queen Chimaera both appear safe and well. Zamorak's tail turned grey when he realized he had lost his charge before we had even departed from Rimmon.
It's good to see you too, Zamorak. Have you been here long?
We arrived a short time ago. After Queen Chimaera abandoned us, we had a long march down from the north. Zamorak would have worried about her more, but we had dragons and other hostile creatures to deal with along the way.
Is serving as the Queen's Claw everything you hoped for?
Everything and more, my friend. Everything and more. In the time that Zamorak has served, Queen Chimaera has proven to be a very active monarch. She is exactly what Elsewhere needs, even if it makes this one's job ever more difficult.
No. Hey, Prefect Callow.
Well, look who it is. My spies informed me you were in the area, but I wasn't sure our paths would cross again.
Are you and the Cygnus of regulars still working for Chimaera?
There's still work to be done to repair the damage caused by Euraxia. And the Queen is very generous when it comes to compensation. When Zamorak needed a few troops to bolster the royal chaperones, I volunteered to accompany the irregulars.
See any action on your way here?
Oh, nothing like what we faced back in northern Elsewhere. But then again, we weren't fighting dragons atop floating islands. Yes, we heard all about it. Sounds exhilarating. Once everything settles down, I must hear your version of the story.
And of course... What is the little...
What an amazing coincidence meeting you here like this. How are you, my cherished friend? I haven't seen you since we put a crown on the head of that beautiful cat lady, Chimaera. Speaking of crowns, did you happen to see where I placed my hat?
Cadwell, I didn't expect to find you here.
I really find myself where I expect to be either. One of the great mysteries of life, I dare say. My portals usually take me where I need to be, whether I realize it or not. Rather convenient and a bit disconcerting at times.
What have you been up to since I last saw you?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Mostly the latter, not so much of the former. I handled a few tasks for Queen Chimaera, visited with Abner Tharn, even dispatched a dragon or two. The smallest ones, nothing too impressive.
What about the house you were going to build in Cold Harbor?
So good of you to remember. The scamps have been working day and night to finish the place. Soon it will be a perfect getaway, a retreat from all the questing and daring do. You must come visit next time you're traveling the plains of Oblivion.
I wonder if I'll actually ever get that house.
Ah, Fiveclaw, you arrive in the nick of time. While I deal with my royal protectors, I have an important task for you.
What do you need me to do?
I need you to represent me before the Imperial General Renmus. He knows of my goal to restore the Elsewhere Confederacy and rejoin Anequina and Palatine. Given their service, I want to offer the Shields of Senchal a place in this restored kingdom.
And you want me to bring this offer to the General?
Very much so. There is no one else I trust to handle such a delicate negotiation. General Renmus has an idea this is coming. I want you to officially present the offer and determine what he thinks.
Okay. Literally, how could he turn down the offer?
How can I get any work done with these constant interruptions?
Listen, don't be salty.
Ah, it's you. I understand we have you to thank for stopping the dragon and getting rid of the floating island? Thank you. But what brings you to my office at this particular point in time?
Queen Chimaera sent me to offer the Shields a position in the restored Elsewhere Confederacy.
So, Anequina seeks to come to the rescue of Palatine? We've been doing quite well on our own, I'll have you know. Oh, who am I kidding? The Shields have been getting by on luck and tenacity. And then the dragons came.
Queen Chimaera just wants to help.
My soldiers and I, we swore an oath to the Empire. If we forsake that oath and take up with Rimmond's queen, what does that say about our commitment and loyalty? I seem to be caught between my pride and my honor. What do you think, Dragon God?
I mean, dude, what empire? There is no empire right now. Just accept the offer.
You make an excellent point. The Empire no longer exists, but Senchal
like
continues to need us. It would be dishonorable to turn away from our duty. Very well. For Senchal and its people, I will agree to Queen Chimaera's terms.
Good luck, General.
Father, excuse the interruption, but the ceremony is about to begin.
Perfect timing. And Aelia, I've accepted Queen Chimaera's offer. We shall help her re-establish the Elsewhere Confederacy.
That's excellent news, Father.
Sensual
realize
needs
how
the
much taller
shields,
she was than
and the
him.
shields need the support of a monarch. Now, come along. We need to get all of you to that ceremony.
As you say, Father.
Yeah. Isn't it like on the roof? Oh, hello, people who weren't here before. Citizen. Citizen? Citizen. Hey.
Oh, here comes the Slayer of Calgrantid.
Yeah, all 7 of them. Woo.
Oh God,
I
Zaji.
told you to go easy on the plum brandy.
Five Claw, come here, please.
She looks good in the fancy getup.
My dearest friend, you must take your place alongside the rest of the Dragon Guard. The ceremony cannot begin until all of those I wish to honor are accounted for.
Is all this really necessary?
Pomp and circumstance are a necessary component of every ceremony. The masses demand it. Besides, I want to honor the Dragon Guard's accomplishments, yours included. Take this reward and smile, Five Claw. We are about to begin.
Cool.
People of Senchal, let us recognize the efforts of the Dragon Guard. They saved elsewhere from the rage of dragons. First, let us bow our heads and remember Abnar Tarn, who gave his life to save Tamriel. Second, it brings me great joy to mark the return of Sai Sahan and the Dragon Guard. May you always watch over us all.
The honor is ours, Queen Chimaera.
And finally, join me in honoring my friend and champion who ended the threat of Calgrantid once and for all. 3 cheers for Five Claw! 3 cheers for the Dragon Guard!
3 beers? No, Zaji has had enough. Thank you.
Dragons take me.
I got a fancy necklace. Isn't there something like super special about this? It's Essential Defender. I guess it's a super nice necklace to have because it takes a lot of quests to get to it. Alright, let's chat with everyone.
From pit fighter to pirate to honored by the Queen of Rimen, Casca can barely contain her excitement. If you ever need my help, Walker, don't hesitate to ask.
Zaji?
Is the ceremony over? Did Zaji get a medal? Zaji always wanted a medal.
Okay.
What a moving ceremony. I feel honored to have been, honored by the Queen. Well, you know what I mean.
Do I?
I need to find the Queen's court historian. I want to make sure Zaji's antics don't make it into the official record.
What's next for Sai Sahan?
Dragon Guard still has much to learn, and there remain dragons to deal with. After that, I need to find my Snow Lily. Let Lyris know I'm all right. You won't believe how much I miss that beautiful half-giant.
See? See what I mean? They're definitely setting up to have them all in one piece of content. There's no question. Let's go through the rest of my allies and friends and amigos and compatriots, and I think there would be more people here had I done some of the side quests, because I remember there were more people here with my other character. Can I not? Okay, the general's not a real person.
You did it again, champion of Inequina. I'm almost tempted to abandon my post and follow you around. See what kind of adventure you get into next time. Almost.
Oh, can't talk to the general. He's a little buggy. Oh wait, there's a special person to talk to.
Zamorak suspects we will be making many journeys between Rimen and Senchal. Queen Chimaera isn't fond of simply sitting upon her throne day in and day out. It is good that Zamorak never stopped his training.
I heard all about what happened with that mangy beast, Calgruntide. Well done, my friend. I just wish I'd been able to join you. Sounds like it was a worthy quest indeed. Alas, I had to see a Daedric lord about a mind-shriven horse.
Okay, so this is the same...
So good of
Okay, same dialogue as before. Get out of the way, dog. Queen?
I wish I could issue a proclamation and solve all our problems, but it doesn't work that way. For now, we celebrate. Then, we must get back to work. Dragons reunifying Anequina and Palatine, re-establishing supply lines. There is so much to do.
No. It sounds like you're going to be very busy, Chimaera.
I suppose. But I will not forget what you have done for all of Elsewhere, my friend. You and Abner Tarn both. Perhaps the old battle mage deserves a statue. I will think on that when I am not dealing with the ongoing issues of state.
And of course, look who else is here.
And so you save us once again, Mask Bearer. Tidali is pleased she was able to guide you, if only for a short time. If you ever lose your way again, just pray to Canarthi. She is always ready to aid heroes such as you.
How are you and Zaji getting along?
A simple question with a complicated answer. Tidali will say this. It warms her heart to see Zaji standing beside the heroes of Palatine. This one is glad he has good friends at his side. May Canarthi's winds carry him in a true direction.
Okay, there's one other person to talk to. Where? Ah, there.
You did so well, dearest friend. The blood of my beloved made such a lovely speech. Now your tale will be spread far and wide. But could she have not spared at least a word or two about the humble Kunzari?
Oh, are you really upset that Chimaera didn't mention you?
Truthfully, not a bit. Zar's story ended where yours began, and it was a pleasure to witness your triumphs and tragedies. An honor. May the legacy of your Krajun last as long as Zar's did. No, longer.
Thanks for your help, by the way.
Do not mention it. Now, prepare yourself. Hero work is tiring, yes? And endless. The stories repeat, and this is your turn in the cycle. Impending doom, resolute hero, miraculous salvation. Save the world and start again. That is the way of things.
Even if I can't change things, I have to keep trying.
And that is a story that Kunzari cannot wait to hear. For the world is a sadder place without its heroes or its stories. Farewell, dear friend.
And that's the end of the Elsewhere. That's the end of the Year of the Dragon content. Speaking of dragons. Yeah, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.